What is good, beautiful souls and spiritual gangsters? Welcome, welcome, and happy Tuesday. Whew. I don't know why it keeps doing that. All right. Please excuse if this live has any technical difficulties. YouTube's been acting weird. I don't know. I gotta send a letter to someone. But what's up? Happy Tuesday, y'all. I was gonna say like, oh, long time no see, like little corny joke, but you know, for those that were on yesterday, welcome back. And hopefully it's been a good day. All right, let me do my, what's up, country love? What's up, diamond girl? What's up, blessings? What's up, Sphinx? Ariel was good. Right? Okay, so it's not just me. Okay. I'm like, because what is this? What is this happening right now? So y'all know what to do. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Press all the buttons. You know what the algorithm likes. Come on now. We know what this is. Besides tarot. Welcome, Nails from Australia. Yeah, you've been here before, right? Yeah. Retrograde-ish, right? I you know what? Let me not complain, because if that is the worst that retrograde is gonna get for me, no complaints. No complaints there. Let me show. Okay, let's get this going. Oh, that's such pitiful smoke. Like, I'm trying to get some smoke. Well, that's all good, you know. You caught it tonight, so welcome back, and welcome back to, again, everyone that was here last night and that has been joining me on the regular. Y'all, I'm just so grateful for this platform and how it's been growing. So thank you. Oh, thank you. This is my, you know, full chill down wear. What is up with these? Yo, the sirens have been insane on my lives for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I do not live in a disaster relief area, by the way. It's just weird. It's just weird. You would tour this Gotham City, like, yo, it's like on the outskirts of the actual city, so I don't know. Gotham be Gothaming, Gothaming, like you said. Let's take some of that. I don't know. This smoke is giving weakness, but we're gonna deal and get it started. There too. Okay, so Australia be having the action going. Man, I don't know. So what's up, y'all? How you feeling? What's the vibe? How is Tuesday for everyone? Oh, Chariot energy. Definite moves. Chariot to the Ten of Wands. There's been a lot of moves happening, more so on other levels, but in the 3D as well. So energetically, if you just feel like exhausted all the time, but you've been getting somewhat adequate rest, you feel like you've been staying mostly healthy, and you still feel, you know, the energy is limited, it's not you. It is not you. Look at that devil energy. And yes, please, I was told to bring this to the collective's attention again. There is a lot of effort out there to abate rages right now. Okay, so please be very discerning about what it is you're taking the content. If it's something that you don't like, just go in, hit immediately not interested. So you're teaching your algorithm, don't show me shit like that. It is very much intentional. So just, you know, saw that Ace of Cups, just keep filling up your cup. Two of Wands also showing now. Keep filling up your cup and keeping your back turned, your sights set on your goals. Priorities. Priorities, priorities. That's it. Everything else could take a pass. Knight of Cups. Alright, so let's get this collective. What's going on? Collective vibes. I see Temperance. Ooh, look at that 10 of Cups showing up here. Opposed to the Two of Wands. I shouldn't say opposed because that actually feels very much like in tune with it. Temperance to the Nine of Wands in reverse. And then we have this trio here. 7. And this is like all water energy because Chariot is Cancer, which we have the Chariot again. 7 of Cups, which is this 771. Oh, I've been seeing a lot of 7s. Okay. 7 of Cups, Chariot, and the Ace of Cups. The Star to the Magician and the Queen of Swords. Yo, when I tell you that energetically, yes, exhaustion, but do y'all not feel like that little spark, the little moments of like tingling and, you know, a surge of energy? I don't know like how to explain it, but it's like just like these little surges throughout the day. Some may have like goosebumps, you know, if you're going through that evolution, that awakening process, you may be feeling symptoms, but just those surges of energy that really they're just random. It's like these random surges of energy throughout the day, but it gives you like a little boost of energy. So to those that know, you know, but I feel like I'm speaking to that specific collective right now. But it's also with Temperance, there's a lot of evening out of energies. All right. So again, and I keep saying this, y'all are in safer spaces than you really realize. So you do not have to feel as guarded and protective of yourself, because right now your guides are working overtime to make sure that your energy stays clean. Like basically disrupt major disruptions. Okay. Because they're still going to allow in the little ones to test you here and there and see if you with it, if you really about that journey. But otherwise, I see a lot of the collective is just very focused, very like tunnel vision. This is amazing. And that Magician energy says you're magnetizing, you're alchemizing on levels, whether it be known or unknown. So keep that energy going. I love that. I love that for all of us. Welcome, Aska. You to the hub. For real though. I like it. Yeah, there's been a lot of, my guys have been very active lately. I don't know about y'all if you've been either seeing, you know, people, sometimes they see little shadows out the corner of their eye and they get freaked out. But sometimes it's really your guides. And you're probably like, my God, it's a demon. No, your guides. Sometimes they just like, you know, it appears that way. So give it a chance. All right, so let's get this cue going. And remember, it is viewer's choice, so you can ask your own question. But please check the live description before you get all crazy with the questions, all right? Because there are restrictions, but otherwise, let's get it. All right, so country love, you would be first. Diamond girl, blessings. Sphinx, if you had a question. Yeah, because I believe I didn't get to you last night. Ariel, nails. It's my lower end. So once it gets past 3 names, I'm like, who is that? All right, so y'all, please, with the questions, be intentional. Because I asked a stupid question. Well, I didn't think it was stupid, but I asked the question. And my guys were like, be so for real. And it gave me like a little flashback of me being that way with somebody on one of their questions on here. And I'm like, oh, all right. Let me, let me rephrase. Okay. All right, let's get it started. I forgot to put look at me. Okay. All right, so let's get it started. What's up, fairy goddess? Yo, it's been like some people coming back that haven't been in a while, so welcome back, y'all. All right, so right now we got 6 peoples: Country Diamonds, Blessings, Ariel, Sphinx, and Nails. If I do have more time for readings, I will absolutely add more names, but I'm gonna stop it there because I don't want to overload. Just remember, like, the earlier you get here, the first. I'm trying to pre-program all my lives now so you can pre-register. And the first in, that's how I'm gonna go. Wait, who's spamming? Yeah, no spammers, please. I haven't been paying attention too much, so. All right, but yeah, let's get it started. Stop. Thank you. No, don't stop. Keep knocking. But I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, fairy goddess. I very much appreciate all of y'all. Like, the energy has been amazing, and I'm not gonna say the T word. We haven't had like really issues the last few lives, so I am very grateful for such good energy. That's what's up. That is what's up. Shout out to you with that. You know, it's a constant process, yo. So keep going. And the travel, yes. Y'all get out there. If you didn't know, we live in a very, big little world out there. So go see it. So Country Love, what's up? What's the question? If I missed it, I'm trying to scroll through because these comments are going a little fast again. Oh, you said I have been seeing shadows was scary at first. Yep. But here's the thing. If you don't feel any kind of, because your intuition, not that, that quick reaction, but like the actual intuition to follow, like, okay, I don't feel threatened here. That should kick in. So you would know that, it's either a harmless spirit or your guide saying, what's up? Or just floating around. Same. Because I told people, I was like, you want me to work on myself because it's not just for me, it's for you as well. Like, come on. That's why it's always a good idea to start with self, because it's just a domino effect. Not only do you help yourself and increase your sense of self-worth, but you also, tend to treat people better, or tend to treat people how they need to be treated. Trying to see, like, just a pork. I wanted to see a random Knight of Swords. Who's feeling this anxious, like, flyby energy, like, maybe feeling a little in and out, can't sit still, got the jitters. I'm getting the leg shakes right now. just like when you feel like little nerves popping like that, because I was getting like one of those moments, Three of Swords and the Page of Wands showing up here. So yeah, when you be aware of those moments that are adding to your energy fluctuations, because things like that, unknowingly, you're adding stress to yourself with even little motions, because those add up. And that was just like a random collective. All right, what do I need to focus on right now as I strengthen my manifestation of my husband in millions? Smiling but so serious. Listen, I feel you. I feel you. All right, so, oh, that was quick. Seven of Wands, Six of Pentacles. And I like how you like, because this is like answering a couple of different questions in one. Like, that was a smart way to phrase your question. See? When you're intentional about your questions, that's how you do it. I ain't seen a cup yet, mind you. She's like, I prefer the millions. The husband is All right, we have a cup, but it's the four. That's All right, we have this underneath. This is like your last priority. Like, be so real with yourself about that part. Like, that's not really the need. You have needs that you want to accomplish, but it's like that one is like, all right, if you had to choose, you would probably X that out if it meant that you get everything else. Because, let me show you these. Listen, it's great to have everything, but we're talking about on a need basis, right? So, Six of Pentacles to the Seven of Wands. These two twos, doubles came out. Six of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Two of Wands to Strength, Four of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay. One thing you can say is boundaries are not as like, some may say that that's a problem for them. You don't really have that problem. Like, it feels like you naturally tend to be over conservative at times with boundaries. All right. So when it comes to, you have to start letting people in, because this is the only cups that showed up here on the table. And the Nine of Cups underneath, that's more about self-sufficiency and self-love. All right, Four of Cups, there's not much empathy here. There's not much vulnerability. There's not much of a willingness to be open in the ways that are going to make you a magnet to a long-term partnership. All right, so you have to consider what it is that you're putting out there, how you're presenting yourself, and how boundaried you are, how many walls you have up, how many bricks you got laid down before you allow somebody to get close to you, in a sense. Of course, discernment is always you should have discernment. But yours is like, you be seeing red flags where there's like, it's like maybe yellowish. You're like, nope, no. So consider, okay, and I'm not telling you lower realistic standards, never that. All right, but realism does have to come into play. And with the energy right now, it's more like there's a lot of overthinking in the process. Your expectations seem to be on the higher end. So it's like whenever that's not met immediately, you're like, I'm out. I understand, but that's also something that realistically, if you want long term, you gotta, be more reasonable. But otherwise, when it comes to self-love, like there's no real issue with that. It's not a need for you. It's more so a want. All right. And there's nothing wrong with it as a want. That's absolutely no problem. But again, this feels more so like your first and foresight is on the bigger picture. All right, because you're strong enough to do things by yourself. This is more so like you don't have a problem moving on solo missions. You may be even thinking of like doing some solo travel because it's giving like a lot of wandering type of want to get out there energy. But doing what fulfills you. Which again, it's not a need for that relation. But as far as how to manifest that, 4 is here. All right. So when it comes to that, yes, protect yourself, but also be reasonable as far as how much you don't want to give up like vulnerable moments. All right. So be more vulnerable, be more open, be more willing to go outside of what your type is, because it's like this is giving like there's a type and those that don't meet it is like nah. Like a lot of listen, y'all, a lot of people's soulmates are not what they imagine, and that's why they're like still, where are they? They probably came up to you and you're like, oh no, you're too short, or you're too this or too that. So open up a little bit. We'll use one more deck. I'm gonna use this with the gossip with country loves manifestations when it comes to millions. And as far as millions, I don't see that. I don't see like, if it feels like you're still adapting an abundance mindset, all right? Because when it comes to that 4 of Pentacles, you may hold things close to your chest or be like, oh, I'm broke. If you ever say you're broke, y'all, that is the opposite of trying to manifest abundance. Like you can't use I'm broke and talk about I'm manifesting millions in the same sentence. Make that make sense. It don't. All right. So you're going to have to start adapting a more abundant mindset. I don't see the 5 of Pentacles here. So it's not like you're completely feel like you're lacking, but you can give more weight to feeling more abundant, because it's not like you don't have abundance in your life. All right. So please and thank you. All right, what's that? Gossip. Welcome to love. Inner child falling on top of strength here. So when it comes to healing anything that is associated with that, I'm not going to get into details because no. Healing inner child wounds, reconnecting with joy, playfulness restored, return to innocence. Y'all, I swear, I cannot wait until retrograde is over and I can talk normal again. Because what? Safe space and toxic love also showing up here. So learning to stay away from those toxic types, because it feels like it falls under your type. You may have favored like either the proverbial bad boys. The ones that like, oh, I can fix them. Like, I'm going to be the exception to the rules. We are never the exception to the rules, okay? Until people make a concerted effort to heal whatever it is they have going on, they will not be ready for long term, okay? I will die on that hill every single time. Safe space, emotional sanctuary, comfortable, solitude, protected vulnerability. Here I am safe. Like right now, that's how y'all really expect y'all soulmates to come and find you at home, huh? Is that? I want to hear from somebody in the comments who's that has actually happened to. Please tell me right now if anybody has had their soulmate ring their doorbell. I shall wait. Probably forever. Look at you. Yo, so yeah, you got to get out there. You have to open up your options. And I'm not talking about apps. Y'all got to get off these apps. They're trash. Apps are trash. Apps are trash. Stop with the apps, y'all. All right, Diamond Girl, you are up. What is your question? If you posted it already, please repost. So yeah, y'all, please know more apps. Get out there and do like meetups, find actual groups that you can connect with on interests, and you know, see who you meet, what can happen. But you got to be open. Jimmy says apps are full of escorts that don't show up. Oh my. Thankfully I've never had that happen. Then again, my sermon is on this sermon is on 100,000. So no. Oh, who you married to, Ariel? Congratulations. Where do I send the wedding present? Oh shoot. Nice. See, you know what? That was the great thing about, back in the day. That's when real, genuine connections were formed and people were a lot less performative. And it was just simpler times. These apps have just like ruined it. But damn. I'm so curious about, the male perspective when it comes to, and okay, let me clarify, because there's a lot of men out there that are not realistic. So a realistic and stable man's point of view when it comes to experience on apps. Oh shit. Definitely better days. All right, Diamond Girl, what's the question? Oh, that's right. Okay, but what's coming towards me that I don't see coming? Okay, I'll ask. I will ask and see if there is anything they want to give up. Because y'all gotta understand, like, your guides are not going to. Sometimes when we know too much, we ruin the surprise or, the good things. So just putting that out there, because that has absolutely been the case for me. Let's see what's up. Diamond Girl, what is coming that she can be made aware of? Knights of Wands, Judgment, and the Tower. My goodness gracious. Oh. That's please talk about that. What's that about? Because that seems like a whole soap opera. There is already, okay, if you've had a particular either insight or thoughts about an ex or a dream about an ex, or somebody has been popping into your your energy, yeah, that's coming in. But it feels like you've been feeling it already. 7 of Pentacles to the High Priestess on the bottom. So it feels like you may have already gotten a kind of like glimpse in some way, but you were maybe brushed it off as just or whatever. But yeah, but it doesn't feel like, with this 4 of Cups, it doesn't feel like either you're as receptive to it, or you're going to be very unsure how to respond. But with this, okay, because I told you about the top. After the 4 of Cups, there was the 6 of Cups, 7 of Cups, and the Emperor. So prepare for a return. You always try to brush it off. Yeah. So, okay. I want to know what your advice is, though, because sometimes it is, yes, to brush it off, and sometimes it is to hear them out. Commitment issues and cuffing season. Ooh, somebody, that Knight of Wands. See, I don't like Knight of Wands when it comes to anything that has to do with relationships, because that's a very non-committal type of energy. But for somebody maybe trying to get ahead of cuffing season and spinning the block. two of them, wake up call and breaking cycles. So yeah, this doesn't feel like you're receptive to it. It feels like already to you it's done and a dead issue, but you know, just a full warning as to what's to come. You will be receiving contact from somebody. But here's the thing though, because with the Emperor energy, it's going to be somebody that either is persistent or has like, you know, that kind of like ego attitude. So it'll be kind of easy to just like, no. Deja vu and commitment issues showing up again. So yeah, this is more so a non-committal energy. It's just to see like, oh, can I get access? Can I get back in there? Can I, you know, secure a spot for the season? Is there anything good coming? Because that was ill. I don't want to leave it there. Damn. Is there anything good? Yeah, very just like kind of to a delusion with the Seven of Cups here, to a delusional level. Like it's the audacity. There is definite audacity here. Like, who do you think you are talking to? Okay, look at this landing on top of that Four of Cups. Ascension. That ascension energy, very similar imageries. A spiritual growth, higher awareness, next level consciousness, and elevating myself. You've definitely elevated past this level already. So this character and those that embody that energy, because a lot of, you'll see like patterns. Once you really look at the people coming into your life, if you look at your past experiences, you'll either be able to see a pattern in previous, or it may be a completely new cycle. But that's why discernment is necessary. But yes, as far as you're growing, you're ascending, and you can expect to feel more secure and accomplished in that, because the Emperor doesn't just have to deal with like Kazuyu and everything. He may feel like that, but on your level, as far as like a more realistic and secure control over yourself and your choices now, because your decision making and discernment levels have risen. All right, so don't forget that. Don't forget. I would say not at all. Like, you know, if you have the levels of control, because it's like, again, you've already ascended past this energy. So if you choose to entertain it on any level, then you risk, you know, regressing. But again, we're all adults. That is completely your choice. And you're so welcome. Blessings. Where you at though? Yo, y'all funny. Yeah, that's that Knight of Wands. Again, it's ego. He has to. This may actually help him if you do complete no response. This may trigger his ascension as well, because he needs an ego death. So no response is like the best way to handle those energies, because they really think they got it like that. Like they just text you out of the blue and you're gonna be like, oh hey, what's up, how you been? No, absolutely not. No. Yes, you. Yes, you, blessings. And wait, are we in Leo season yet? I was going to say shout out to Cancers. Are we? I forgot what that. I think today is the last day of Cancer season. I'm pretty sure. If you're on the, well, technically that shit don't exist. So, you know what? Yeah. it's the last. It's the last day of Cancer season. So shout out once again to my fellow Cancers. I hope y'all had a beautiful season. and celebrate throughout the summer, because why not? But shout out to Leos though. Yeah. Am I on the right track? Wait, it's scrolled. Am I on the right track path to abundance? Thank you. Of course, and thank you. A right track to that abundance. Let's see. Judgment. Are we on track? We climbing the stairs? What's that? What's blessings path looking like? Is it the right one? We need to make a detour. Death showing up here. Ooh. Ten of Wands wanted to pop out, but it's like, it feels like that there's something left that still needs to be, there's hesitation here. Something you may be procrastinating on, or something that you are dragging your feet on to finish. It's like all over. Okay, so there's something here that you have, it may be something very low-key that you either don't talk about, that you've put to the side, that you maybe, put a pause on to take care of either family, other obligations, work, things of that nature. But it's like now that you are on because you're on the path, you're on a path, but it's like there's something you still have yet to reincorporate in your energy and in your space. That is like, then you're like really, really on track. All right, Six of Swords to the Eight of Wands. Showing up on the bottom here. Page of Swords, the Chariot again. That's the theme of the night, apparently. And Cancer energy. Page of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the Star and the Sun. So when it comes to, it feels like maybe a dream. It could have been a childhood dream or something that you've wanted to do from since you were small, because it's giving that you're, this may go back some ways. Actually, yeah, that's how it was. So it's like the universe is like, once you incorporate that, you're on the move. But the longer you put it off, it's like the longer you'll feel like you're completely on the right track. Because the reason you're asking is because it's like something feels like it's missing, and it's that. So bringing that back into your existence, that is going to switch it up. It's not you, it's your husband that needs to finish the last 5 minutes. Yell at him about it. Girl, listen, we're talking about you here though, right? Because if you've tied your aspirations and like as far as what your purpose is into that, then okay, then that's fair. Then that would be it. But I'm getting more so like something that you aspire for. Because things could be different and change once your partner's stuff is all together, but this is with you as well. Okay, so it's not just them. Okay, it's not just them. You've put some, like, at least something very important to you on pause. It could be multiple things here, or have particular connections or a particular community or group that you've had to distance from in order to take care of other situations or to pay attention to this situation in particular. So it's time to get back on it. Because that star energy is like your dreams and aspirations are important too. What brings you joy and happiness, that is and should be priority. A blind date. That's not a problem. Oh, they said that. Okay. Bless. Bless the smiles. Yo, why does this look so crazy? It says plastic smiles, fake kindness, forced friendliness, hiding resentment behind smiles, friends name only. All right, so listen, when it comes to your circles, be careful about who you are associating with. And if you notice any of this activity, any kind of, because this Three of Pentacles is here and a lot of page energy. So be careful of also the energies that you keep around you, because the wrong energies will keep y'all stuck. I'm going to repeat this. You keep the wrong energies around you. If you force someone to stay that's not supposed to be there, they've given you every reason to let them go, and you still insist on keeping them around, that is a choice that you're making and a decision to keep yourself stuck. All right. So just know that any energies that have that gotta go. That has to go. Again, your ambitions matter as well. So, and I say, as I cut that, the world comes out. And it's like you've had to reconcile with the choice, like you feel like you missed out on some things. So that's also, you can't go back and change it at this point. All right, that's a completely different existence that you're not living in this one. So it's about shaping the rest of this reality into what you need to be happy for the rest of this existence. That's it. But yeah, time to move forward, reincorporate in some form or fashion, if you can, something that's going to satisfy that itch, because it's like there's a itch right now that needs to be scratched. So get that itch scratched. Because it's like without you actually laying those burdens down or letting go of that and actually attaching yourself to that purpose and getting your itches scratched, you're gonna feel like you're missing out on something, and that's always gonna veer you off of the right path. All right, so a little behind, but let's see if we can do this. Ariel, what's up? What's your question? Trade your child to do that job but couldn't. Maybe something like it, because if you, that's like, you know, experience that I would think that is not as widely available. So you have, you know, skills that could be in demand. So look around. Look around. See what's up. Kids are grown now. It's time for you to do some things. You're welcome. That's all right. Listen, that is all right, because I know, listen, yeah. It's not a basic question. It's not. And it probably took more than you want to admit to even ask it. So I'm proud of you. Let's see. What's coming in for Ariel on love? I want something good. Please be good. Please be good. Jesus, that was amazing. The Two of Wands keeps popping up. So Chariot and the Two of Wands. So it seems like the regular. Ten of Cups. Okay. That was slippery. Did you see it? Did the Three of Pentacles come out? I do see the Supreme though. Okay. Yeah, because it's like there has been like a couple of situations that have tempted you, but it's like that you can't settle. It's like you couldn't settle even if you tried. You couldn't, like, there's a certain standard and a certain frequency that your partners would have to match. And it's like, that's not, yeah, it's not readily available. And it's to say that you vibrate on that level. So it's like, you know, people want to match that energy, and they may try for a little bit, but they always end up like falling short. Goddamn. Oh, it's just so awkward. Yeah. And then you try to keep up. There is this like energy of trying to keep up or trying to save face, trying to... There is more of that on the way, by the way. There is more of that. Yeah. Keep your standards up. Do not lower. Two of Wands to the King of Wands. There's a lot of this energy out there right now, the King of Wands. So very, yeah. All right, so that Ten of Cups is the Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Four of Swords, Seven of Swords, Two of Pentacles. So nothing promising right now. Because it feels like there are people in the background that still, they got some work to do that they're avoiding. And that is one of the problems with dating. It's like, instead of staying to yourself and healing, people, they want to be out there trying to spread the misery or some, it's weird. Self-care Sunday, red flags. Yeah. Prepare yourself for a lot of self-care and patience when it comes to this, because your level of, first of all, the love that you can give, this is on unconditional levels. Like, again, those that can't match up with that energy is like, your guys probably wouldn't even let them get that far anyway. They would absolutely sabotage at some point or show you that they ain't worth-ish. Like, in some form of fashion where you're like, yeah, nah. For Ariel, what's the tea? What's the guys? What's the tea on Ariel? Foreseeable love life. Oh, that thing quiet. That thing quiet. Broken promises on the bottom. My goodness. But don't worry, they gonna get theirs. This is a karma real quick too. And with that boomerang payback, and stay out the way. When I tell y'all on a collective level, just please, if you see people getting their karma, if they come to you like, oh my gosh, bad instance after bad instance, like, oh damn. But stay out that way. Do not get involved. Payback says consequences returning, karma's cycle, what goes around, time to settle accounts. Yeah. A lot of red flags out there. Red flags on the bottom. And a lot of red here, a lot of red dresses. Who's all these red dresses? Okay. My girl, stay strong. Okay, you too good for these hoes. Don't let them gaslight you or try make you think that they selling some necessary ish, because they're not. Had the lowest keys, anything like that, but same. Exactly. Lover girls and lover boys need to go with other lover girls and lover boys. That's it. They can't, you cannot try to match up with like that King of Wands, Knight of Wands energies, because they are very inconsistent, very in and out, very, and not always like intentionally so. Sometimes it's not out of malice or, wanting to hurt anyone. It's just, some people are just like that, and you have to let people do what they do and move accordingly. That's it. That's all. Sphinx, where you at? Been singing my whole life, so I don't even know what it's like anyway. See? That's good. Saw the thing blinking. I'm like, oh, did this thing die out? Yeah, you're not really missing. And if anything, you have like one of the best vantage points, since you haven't really been in a relationship. You haven't had to really heal from any kind of breakup. Like, so when you are ready and you meet the right one, you'll probably be in a much better spiritual and mental and emotional space than a lot of people that have been, going in and out. Because some people, like, they love a rebound, but that's the worst thing to do. All right, Sphinx wanted to say, I want to ask about my writing. Okay, what about? Spirit sent me a few different storylines. I'm not sure which way to go. Well, always be the one that's calling to you. And if you can't decide between, because maybe your storylines are that fire, like, damn, they're all good. Like, what am I do? Six of Pentacles. So it's like, really, you can do them all. It's just prioritizing which one first. Because why just pick one? Be like, all right, I'll do this one first and then that one. All right, what's the storyline? Are we pointing to any particular storyline? Look at that Queen of Swords to the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you can do more than just one. You don't have to choose one. It's about which one first. Let's see. All right, this feels like either a romantic topic or a love story or something where there's... Why does it feel kind of like a notebookish type of... There's two of them. Okay. Hangman energy. What's the storyline? Zane. All right, now we got the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. The one, okay, so something about the one where it works out in the end, or that has a happier ending. Because this is like that Hangman energy. You're like, should I Hangman to the Four of Cups? Because it feels like one storyline hinges more so on like maybe a more realistic, but they're like, go for the happy ending, go for the you know, the one that people want to hear right now, the one that's needed. The white dress, okay, I don't know what that means. But if that's a reference to that story, then yes. Soul contract showing up that says fated connections, karmic relationships, spiritual agreements, destined to meet. Yeah, the ones where like, we were meant to be. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that one. Do that one first. Do that one first, because it's like right now with breaking cycle showing up here, there's a lot out there to, you know, make people not feel like the happy ending or cheering for the underdog and, you know, all that good stuff. People need to hear that. And I think that you need to write that right now, like as far as, you know, have that as an active storyline in your life. So focus on that one first and then choose which one you want to work on next. Because again, I'm not getting that. It's just the one. It's like, it's a series. So start here and keep it going. Yes. People need to hear this isn't a white dress, it's a blue one, but you know, they need to hear that love is possible. It's real. It's real out there, y'all. Facts. All right, nails. I could get you in. Yes, and I want to hear. I want to see it. I want to hear it. I want to read it. I want to. So let's go. Keep seeing 88 daily and other repeating numbers. What is the meaning? And is it positive? Life has been up and down for a long time. Thanks. Praying hands. Okay. What does the 88s mean? The 8s. Usually when it comes to 8s, either it could be your life path or to kind of keep you encouraged of impending abundances, because 8 is a number of abundance. And it is also the infinite number, that it's about an infinite amount of abundance that you have somewhere. Let's see. Oh my. Alright, we do have an 8 with strength. Alright, got more. Alright, so 10 of Wands. Alright, so this is given that however your contract is for this existence, however your contract is for this existence, it's like you're under some kind of like delayed inheritance or delayed gratification. You may have either been like a late bloomer or like not really like you haven't lived or don't have the typical type of existence. You kind of like follow unbeaten paths. And when it comes to your beliefs, not only that, but you know, just how you move out through life. So it's a matter of it's coming, just not yet. All right, because it's coming in, but it's like it's slower. Four of Pentacles, Magician, and the Two of Cups. That was the first out together. Strength, 8. The Justice and Queen of Swords. 8 of Wands, 8, and Queen of Pentacles. All right, so yeah, it's coming. It's just a matter of, because this is giving that you may have done some side quests. You've done some side quests in this life that maybe was not either part of the plan, or that, you know, you just had to maybe learn some lessons, an extra, you know, have another go at a loop, or karmic loop or two, before you actually got it down pat. But it's like you will find it. You will have abundance. It's just a matter of, it's not going to be, you know, like it wasn't supposed to happen, or the way that you were going about life, it was like it was not going to happen like earlier on in life. You had to learn some lessons and really like sharpen up your mental and your skills, and like how you move through life for you to really magnetize the levels that you want. Because essentially you had to learn. Like you had to learn. So now that you are incorporating said lessons, it's like now there's a particular lesson that you learned for the last time, and that's it. So once you keep on that path, keep doing that, keep using your wisdoms, keep exercising your discernments, and not getting back into any kind of karmic loop that you're going to have to heal from, or reset your life in some form or fashion, that's when it comes. Because it's like you've had to start over a couple of times. So it's like once you don't have to do that anymore, that's when it's like, all right, you good? Universe is like, we straight? All right, cool. We'll send it in. Let's send it in. It's good. Okay. Let's get a callback. Welcome, Susan. I'm actually full for the night, but if you'd like, you can either request a private message. The link is in the live description. If not, my next live will be on Thursday. Let's see for any extra messages, please. Friend zone showing up here. Platonic trap, unreciprocated feelings, stuck as friends, like a sibling to me. Blind date and self-care Sunday showing up here. Yeah, when it comes to prioritizing yourself right now, because with self-care showing up, you are your priority. Take care of you. And again, no getting wrapped up in any situations that you have to heal from again. Lessons that you have learned, let it be the last time you needed to learn it. Because until you break certain cycles, and this is on a collective level as well. So if y'all are wondering like, where's my abundance? What's taking so long? Break the cycle. Break the cycle that you have yet to break, that you know you need to break. Break it. And keep breaking. You have to balance that. And that's been a big message lately for those that need to instill boundaries. Do it. Because right now, and especially for empaths, especially for those that are evolving, those that are, you know, going through this spiritual awakening, self-care is a must. It is essential. Okay? So please and thank you. If you have not been dedicating or putting time aside for yourself to just do whatever it is that makes you feel either at peace, relaxed, happy, joyful, all of the above, do it. Please. Judgment. Do it. Oh man. Okay. Let me see. You know what? I think I'm gonna cut it there because I've been late on my next platform the last few times, so it would be nice to be on time for today. So welcome Bushra. So this was an open session where you can ask your own questions. That's every Tuesday. So if you'd like to subscribe and join me on another Tuesday night, you can absolutely come back and ask your own question. Thursday, I'm going to have a shadow topic. All right, so we gonna do some shadow work on Thursday because with the with the readings I've been getting lately, I'm like, yeah, we need to do some shadow work questions. All right, so I'll see y'all back. I haven't programmed it yet, but I will before I go to sleep tonight. You'll see the option if you want to pre-register for Thursday so you can get the notification to join. Okay. And I will see y'all then. Have a great rest of your night, y'all. Thank you so much for the energy, the love, the vibes, all that stuff. And I'll see y'all Thursday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Good night.